Hey guys, it's LEGO Boys E3. Today I'm gonna solve this Skewb Blindfolded. Okay, so today will be a very interesting challenge for me. I'm going to try and solve this Skewb without looking at it, just memorizing it before I solve it. I've never actually done this before. I just thought up of a method that would probably work, and so I'm going to try it today. And as you can see here, I have my blindfold, which I'm going to put on before we start. And instead of having like a face cam or something to show you that I have the blindfold on, I'm instead just going to be explaining everything that I'm doing to you. So I'm going to explain the memorizing process and why I'm doing certain moves and stuff, and so hopefully you guys will believe me. Okay, so my timer for Skewb is currently running, and so when I stop it, it'll generate a brand new scramble. So there we go. Stop it. Now there's our new scramble. We can just scramble it up using that notation right there. There we go, and now we can get started. So move that out of the way, and here's our case. Just not look at it yet. I can't see it. We can start the timer. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, now we can look at it. So I see we have this big blue block, which could actually be quite useful in this solution, but we don't actually need the center piece to be there, so it may not be the best solution. Okay, I've looked at all the sides and nothing looks nearly as good as blue. I can tell that I can solve this in 3 moves. We just need to do kind of an R move over here, L, and then R again. And so now what we need to do is track where the opposite layer corner pieces would be after we do that. So this is the blue side. We need to figure out where the green layer corner pieces would be. And so the way that I do that is I just pick a piece. This one will work. We would do a move like this, and so the piece would move from here to here, and then we would move the whole layer back down again, so it would be like this. And so now I just need to do that for all the rest of the corner pieces. Okay, so I did 3 of them, and that's good enough. So I see we have 1 here, and 2 here and here, and so that means we're obviously going to have the case where we have the 2 headlights and the 2 opposite. And so I know an algorithm that I can do that won't affect the centers whatsoever. I can just do the algorithm. All the centers will remain intact. And so now we just need to track around and figure out where all the centers will be once we're done with it. Okay, so I think I figured it out. Once we do those 3 moves, we'll have that case on the top, and then the blue center, which needs to go on top, will be in the back, and we'll have opposite center here, and solve color here, and opposite color in the front. And so if we do a U-perm on the front, that'll bring this piece right here to the back, and this piece on top, which will solve those 2 pieces, and then we'll just have a U-perm starting from over this side, the opposite color, and we'll just do a U-perm, and we'll be done. Okay, so we're at just over 7 minutes, and so now we can begin. I got my blindfold on. This, and this. Okay, so now we should have the whole blue layer. Hopefully I don't look like an idiot right now. And then we'll do double sledgehammer, which should get these 4 corners in. And then if we do a soon on the top layer, it'll solve these 2 pieces. And then we'll just have a U-perm. So we do that, turn it around, do that. And now we should have a U-perm remaining on these 3 centers. Do that, and we're done. Hopefully. Yes! We did it blindfolded in just under 8 minutes. And so that was actually a pretty difficult challenge, just as I was expecting. It was a little bit weird because you don't just do the normal 3x3 blindfolded memo thing. You can't just like trace the pieces around. This piece goes to this piece, this one goes to this piece. Instead, you have to actually do moves in your head and figure out where the pieces go once you do those moves. Of course, just remembering where everything was a lot easier than a normal 3x3 blindfolded solve. But yeah, that was actually a pretty fun challenge, and I think the method that I came up with was pretty good. It worked out pretty nicely because I already had the blue center at the bottom solved, but it would have been a little bit more difficult if I hadn't. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Personally, I think it was a really interesting challenge to be able to do and explain to you guys how I did it. It was easier to explain than the Pyraminx, but still pretty difficult. Anyway, if you like this video, you can leave a like down below to show me that you liked it. Leave some suggestions down below for other future challenges that I can do like this in the future. And stay subscribed to be notified when the next video like this comes out. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!